Coha.nl. More than train simulation.
And then turn round, but we wanted to take it off of the track, off the main line to do it. It's sort of it's safer to take it off the main line, but apparently in real life sometimes they'll just do it straight on the main line. There's a junction just back there, and they'll just use that.
First, you need to get the engine up and running. Start by unlocking the reverser using the master key.
Wow, I slowed down a bit too much, too fast. The other thing, I don't know if you noticed these repeaters, the new green repeaters. These are a new feature on the signal network.
Is the AWS self-test system. You will need to acknowledge this before continuing. Press the AWS reset button. You need to charge the brakes before you
Will an electric train be added at some point? I'm sure at some point it will be added. There's nothing been announced. So, what's the point of the green repeater? I'm assuming people naturally want to see green for go. It's just an instinctive thing. I don't know the actual history of it, but I'm assuming it's to do with green. It's because normally these would be white, but the newer ones, they've done them in green. They can't really add it here. There are no overheads. Coplopamel, have you not seen the wires? Have you seen the wires actually? The wires are quite cool.
Things start to get a little more complicated from here, but we'll take it step by step. Set the headlights to.
It's quite a nice system that have been the engineers put together for the wires. Essentially, the way it works in the tool is that you just drag a line across the track. It auto puts up the gantry, whatever type you've selected, wires it up, puts all of the hangers in all the right places, and yeah, it basically does a lot of the work for you. It's really cool.
By setting the train brakes to running, they will start to release.
Train Track Trav! Holy moly, 10 months. Glad you're back, Matt. For a while I was worried, but then I remembered the new GWR route, and I knew you and the team were working hard on it. Keep on rolling, buddy. Best wishes and blessings. Thank you very much for your support, Train Track Trav. Much appreciated. Can you just take a train and free roam it, so will it end if you don't follow the exact service? Essentially, what will happen is eventually you'll run to a red light because the dispatcher follows what you're doing, and as you go to stops, it will signal up further on the line. So you'll get beyond the stop, but at some point you're not dispatched far enough along, and you'll find that you run out of lights, and you'll just run a red light and end. Terrain Sim guy, you think the repeaters are only green if the SIG is green? Yes, they are. Yes, absolutely. If the green, but I think the SIG, I think it's off, or it's a white horizontal. If it's not green. Flying Scotsman says, here's to TSW GW. Thank you very much, Scott. Rob, give it some well. I presume you mean welly.
Nearly there. Now apply some power and get this train moving. Ease the throttle handle into notch 1.
This sort of artifact down here is motion blur. It doesn't really like things that go round in circles. It expects all motion blur to be going a long ways. It's something we're looking at. See those corridor connections?
I think this is fast enough for now. To maintain our current speed, set the throttle handle back to idle. You're performing great.
Oh, I've just realised something.
Real confidence. All you need to do now is bring the train to a gradual stop. Set the train brake handle to initial.
43005 was the other end of the train, Whitemead.
And let the brakes do the rest.
Simon, at the Reading Depot, you've noticed some services called T10, T14, etc. What are those services? Where do they come from? So they're in depot moves. So they're just generally moves that are going from the entry point to a yard, or to a siding in a yard, moving to another siding in the yard, essentially. Kickback way, you can't turn motion blur off yet. It is something that I want to get into a settings thing somewhere. But if you take a screenshot with control of 12, like that, then it takes it without motion blur. If you take a screenshot with Steam, like that, there with control shift F12 on my machine or F12 on yours, then the Steam ones have got motion blur. So you can take a screenshot without motion blur by just doing control F12 and using the built-in screenshot. Remember that when you take a screenshot internally, you've got this screenshot.
Visit for more info coha.nl. Thank you for watching.